It's the blank canvas.
You missed out on that. Now you're in jail.
The team would have been stripped.
Some people spend their whole time on Facebook.
Some of y'all need it.
Starring ECST.
You're a rapper, you gotta get all you can get before you get too old.
Nobody's alleviated from, different situations in this world. You gotta know how to manage it.
There's been plenty of women who are, going the natural route, and I'm proud of that.
I just advise people to look for the best qualities within yourself.
Just be cognizant of, of who you are and what you're doing.
I'm a huge Lakers fan. We need everybody.
And now, ECST.
Yeah. Top of the morning to you, nigga. How you doing?
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is the Blank Canvas podcast with your boys ECST. What's going on, EC?
Man, not much. ST, how's it been, man? How you been hanging?
Shoot, man, I'm chilling, man. I can't complain about nothing. Want to do no good, no way. So we just gonna keep it rolling.
Oh yeah, well, most definitely, man. So, what's been popping, man? What's been going on?
Man, a whole bunch of stuff. It was funny because I remember, just telling you just last week. I was like, man, everything pops off as soon as we post the podcast up, man. It's
you say that. Yeah, you did say that, man. It's true though, dog. Like right when we put that shit up, you like da-da-da.
Yeah.
We were like, man, fuck.
As soon as you be like, man, we could have waited. We could have waited just a little bit longer. But yeah, man, everything happens. But we hope everybody had a good, good weekend. We hope everybody's had, a pretty good week so far. This is the show in which we bring you the topics of our choosing because, a lot of times we don't even know what we're going to talk about until we start talking about it.
Exactly.
So we just want to welcome y'all to another week, episode number 9.
We getting close to double digits. You're getting close.
Every week it gets more dangerous and more dangerous. So we just gonna we hope everybody's had a pretty good week so far. I guess we're gonna jump right into it, man, because we don't want to waste too much time because we got a lot of stuff we want to talk about this week. So let's get into the news.
Yep. So man, what's been popping off, man?
Well, one of the things that I was talking about as soon as we posted the episode last week is, this idiot George Zimmerman.
Shit! What's this bastard do?
Man, I don't know. I guess maybe he's in need of some money or whatever. But I'm everybody knows by now. But this jackass. I don't know if he's trolling people or he just really needs the money, but this man decides to to take the gun that he shot Trayvon Martin with and killed, by the way, and post it up for auction.
Man, like how sick do you have to be to do something like that?
Well, it just goes to show you how bold people are now. People don't care.
People don't care, man.
If you are blessed enough to make it out of a courtroom not being charged for murder and, something, you would think something would tell you, hey, sit your retarded ass down somewhere.
Yeah, hide somewhere for for something happened to you. Cause that was me. If I knew, in my hearts of hearts, if I was him and I knew I got off, I'm like, man, I should really be in jail. I need to watch my back for the rest of my life. That's exactly how I would feel after getting off of killing a child. And then like he was in distress and he couldn't handle a teenager. He's supposed to be a grown ass man. And he couldn't handle a teenager.
Yeah.
If that's the way that allegedly it went down. And then like why the cops didn't confiscate the gun and keep the gun anyway? Like why does he even have possession of a gun?
Well,
of that particular gun.
Well, after the trial, they reissued it to him, and I'm thinking that the gun is registered. I'm thinking it's fully registered, and so it belongs to him. But yeah, I don't think he definitely should have got it back. If it was me or you, we wouldn't have got it back.
Oh man, shit! They would been looking at. They would probably been spitting the gun at me, looking at me, pointing at me like, "You ain't getting this shit back, motherfucker." All right, I'm gonna go ahead and walk out of here. You know what I'm saying? Before I get shot in the back and you get away with that shit.
Yeah. So this man, he's not remorseful for what he did. It's sickening to think that people like this roaming free, and he pretty much says whatever he wants to. Like, just last week he was saying that he blames President Obama for America's racial divide. Now,
What?
yeah, like, to be honest, when you think about that, and I don't care who you are, white, black, Mexican, Puerto Rican, whatever. When you hear that, like, you can't you can't actually say to yourself, now that makes a lot of sense. Like, there's just there's just no reason for people like this to be, so bold that they would just, you know, actively troll people. And it just makes me think that, I never wanna wish death on anybody, but I
Yeah.
just wish somebody would just catch him and just beat the hell out of him.
Yeah, man. He needs a good beating. I'm surprised he hasn't gotten beaten up yet all this time, man. But I've seen like right after the trial, like a couple of like months after the trial where he got cleared, man, he had like a road rage accident, and
Yeah,
he pulled a gun on another motorist, talking about I'll kill you.
yeah,
He
yeah,
think he's just unstoppable because people like that are dangerous because when they get away with killing somebody once, they think they're invincible. They think
yeah,
they have like kind of some kind of superpowers, man. And I never forget that he got off on that too.
yeah.
And he pointed a gun.
And
That wasn't a woman too, and he got off.
yeah, and I mean, another gun incident he pulled out on his girlfriend. So it's like after the second incident, I know, like, at least one or two of the jury members were like, "Oh my God, what have I done?" They
Yeah,
had to
you
be.
would hope so, but some of them probably like, yeah, brother, he got you off.
Probably so, man.
Yeah, keep
I
keep
wouldn't
doing
doubt
your
it.
good work.
I know there's somebody on that jury though that has a guilty conscience, because
You would hope.
it's gone too far. Like, Zimmerman, there's nothing left for him to do but die now. And I hate to say that, but
Yeah.
somebody need to go ahead and catch him that fade real quick.
Yeah, it really do. Cause I just put up an article on CNN, and then how about like the owner of the website? Cause in the end, people just don't care about human lives whatsoever. It's all about making a dollar. He was like, our job is not to dictate morality, and it's just
Mm,
to put up whatever's posted on the site. Just put it up
yeah,
there, let it be, put on the free market. And I
yeah,
was like, it has to come to a point where we can draw the line
yeah.
on
Well,
something.
yeah. This country is about nothing but the almighty dollar.
Yep.
And if it had been, the kid of the owner of this site, or the owner of whatever auction company this was, I guarantee you that junk would have been shut down smooth, fast, and in a hurry.
It wouldn't even got up on the site. It made it past like the little edit screen. You know how you edit
Yeah,
shit so you put up on eBay? It wouldn't even made it
yeah,
past that. It'd be like, nah, son.
yeah.
And
So
then what make it so bad, like the bidding started out at $100,000. That was the
ah,
minimal. And then the buy now was $500,000. The
oh
buy
my
now.
God.
And then they said people got on the site who were trolling, and they made certain names as like racist McShootface and and Tamir Rice, and it drove the price up to $65 million.
Oh my God.
Yeah, man, just like people shouldn't even be, like it comes to a point where you got to either unplug yourself from the internet
Yeah,
or just close your computer, man.
yeah,
Because like it comes to a point where you just like you need to go outside or like read a book because you just if you online like bidding on a gun that killed another human being and you laughing at it, laughing about it while you're doing it, something wrong.
yeah, yeah.
There's something wrong with you, man.
But it's funny that you said that, because as many as our people that get killed every year, and not only by us but by other people, it's funny that we always get made out to look like the savages or the
Yeah,
beasts or the bad guys of this country.
yeah.
And what was that you said you read an article about the race that kills the most people?
Oh yeah, man. So I found this article Saturday popped up on Twitter, and it said like the race that like kills like the most people or cops are white men.
Mm.
And I was like, huh, that's not really surprising.
No,
It's
it's not.
like that kind of like those kind of statistics never make it, to national media. But the first thing everybody will pop up would be like, man, Chicago, Chicago, Chicago. If you
Yeah.
ever like, if you every time like, man, because black crime, like black like quote unquote black on black crime or just black crime in general has been down for decades. But if you ever
Yeah.
catch somebody like having an argument with you, they'll always bring up Chicago. But you can't bring up anything else, man. And then they try to blame every person for like one area or one person for, or like a whole group of people for one person. Like, remember that guy that shot that news reporter and put it up on Facebook for a quick second and it went away?
Yeah.
And then like they were like blaming all black people for him shooting her or whatever.
Yeah.
But when I forgot, but when a white kid shot those 5 black people in the church, he was a lone gun. He was a lone gunman. He was on his own. Like, okay, so but we have to, we as a people have to, put up with what that guy did when he killed that that young lady while she was doing a live news interview. But when that guy wanted to start a race war and kill 5 black people in a church, he's a lone gunman. Then they took him to Burger King.
Yeah.
And that just blew my mind. Like they just was like taking him on the field trip. Like, all right, man, you hungry? Like, yeah, I'm kind of hungry. Man, take you to Burger King, man, so you'll feel better. Oh, what the hell? That would have been me or you. We wouldn't have got on Burger King.
No,
what the hell? Would have been shot at the church. Would have made out the church.
Oh yeah, man. It's blatant though. It's blatant. And I think my biggest problem, with this whole thing is we don't step up and say enough is enough. Like we always want to get out and protest and stuff. Like that's not working. We have
to stop.
Because that's not working. Like they're still killing us, and we sit back and let it happen.
Yeah,
we sit back and let it happen, and then
we'll protest for a day or two, and that'll be
for like a hot little week.
Yep.
And then it's just back to business. Yep. And then and when our own people turn on us, we don't hold these people responsible.
Nope.
Like we allow so much to transpire, and we don't do anything about it. So, I don't blame anybody for saying that they want to move away from this country because it's we ain't right, man. We ain't right.
And it's just like one of my sister's friends. He moved to Spain, to go on to school. And now he's trying to get his visa. He's trying to stay. He don't want to come back.
Yeah, why not? Shoot.
Yeah, man. I don't blame him, man. Like, because if you ever meet somebody that's traveled the world, that's been outside this country multiple times, they were like, man, like my experience outside the country is just spectacular because I'm not treated like a criminal all the time.
Yeah.
Like I've heard that a lot from people just traveling abroad, saying when they come back to America, it's just like totally different.
Yeah.
I could definitely see that, man. It's just, we're still just a country of just unrest, just prejudice, just full of hate, and just always trying to get, beat the, get in front of the next man, and we just don't want to come together and just be as one. And then they're talking about, talking about just, our diversity, what makes us such a great country. I'm like, yeah, but we don't acknowledge the diversity.
No,
we try to find the diversity.
If anything, we try to persecute diversity.
Hell yeah, man.
So
you different, get your ass to the back and follow the leader.
You different, you don't matter.
You sure don't.
If you different, you either follow our laws, follow our ways, or you really don't matter.
Exactly.
All I'm saying is just. Somebody, whoever's listening, please, if you see George Zimmerman out and he ain't got like tens and thousands of security around him, please just let him catch a fade real quick. Like you don't even have to do much. Just knock him off his feet and kick him one good time and then run off. That'd be good enough for me.
He ain't gonna catch you. Look at him.
Fat ass.
Yeah. Walk up to him and be like, "Yeah, man, I really respect what you do." Just be like, "Yeah."
Just catch him off guard.
Just hit him with them real clean uppercuts to the chin. Just like they got. Remember that old video, man? where that bus driver like hit that woman. You know, I'm not condoning. You know, domestic violence. You in a joke? He's like, you going to jail now?
Yeah.
One of them hits. I'm talking about he hit nothing but surface area of her chin. All here
He
was
did. He
like,
caught her smooth. If he was a boxer, he would have got 10 million that night.
hell yeah, dog. He would have been known as the best boxer of all time, the best knockout of the century. That shit right there was ridiculous, dog.
That was classic.
And you know what's funny because like it was okay, it ain't funny, but you know they were like making like Mortal Kombat videos off of it. Finishes. They're like, finish her. You going to jail now? she folded, man. I was like, I forgot what she did to her. I think did she spit on him or hit him? I forgot.
I think she did something of the sort. Yeah, it was something
She
like
spit
that.
on him or something like that. But you know, he should have still handled that with a little bit more class. But you know,
Should have.
smell on the fumes from the bus, and then you know, being a bus driver to begin with, you know, that shit kind of fuck with you. And so, you know, he hit his tipping point. He was like, all right, man, fuck this shit.
This nigga was probably thinking about, you know, his missed opportunity that he had in Hollywood or something.
That line on that Hennessy video.
And then that girl was, you know, that girl doing what she did. That was just the trigger. And he was just like, all right, that's it.
Oh man.
What you got, E?
Man, let's get off this crap, man. Let's talk about something more just uplifting. In China, you know, it's like billions and billions of people there, right? So anything that you do there that's somewhat semi-successful, you can make, you know, multi-million dollars off of it, right?
Yeah.
So how about there's a new company that's going to rival Uber in China called Didi.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, man. So think about just being in China and having billions of people, servicing billions of people, and having this, you know, this upstart like taxi cab service is, you know, better than a taxi because, you know, it's cheaper and, you know, because it's a hot fad right now. And so how about one of our greatest, you know, companies that we have here, and, you know, that you probably listening to, you know, you probably use it right now, Apple has put a $1 billion investment to Didi. Yeah, they're going to help them develop the app. They'll help them with their cars because, you know, because a lot of people don't know that Apple's trying to get into the car business as well.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they took a whole bunch of the developers and some of the top CEOs from Tesla, and they left Tesla to come to Apple. So they're working with, you know, we're going to actually supply them with cars with this investment and develop the app.
Jesus.
For them, man. And then it'll make it so bad, man. Right after that investment was announced through Apple, like they're going to have an IPO. Didi's going to have an IPO in 2017 in the US. And so, man, like these niggas, man, people blowing up, dog. Like you could just like what make it so bad? They didn't even like come up with an original idea. It was like, wait a minute, we're gonna just make this our own and put it in China. And when Uber not out here yet, and you see they haven't flooded the market yet, so let's just take this shit. So that's that's so smart, man. That is so smart. So you gotta just tip their hat.
Yeah. And being that it's in China, like just based off the revenue that they might get, this will give them the opportunity to expand beyond China and go to different countries faster than it will Uber.
I know the CEO of Uber somewhere like kicking the damn door like fuck. But you know what, man? I also read another article talking about like the background checks that Uber drivers have to go to are not as stringent as strippers.
Wow.
Yeah, like strippers go through more of a stringent background check than Uber drivers, especially because with those string of like drivers that like remember that guy that was picking up people, killing them.
Yeah.
A couple months ago, and then like people are like going around, going to people's houses and like stealing their stuff. But like
wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, number one.
Then
why is the Uber driver inside of your house?
Man, I don't know, man. Like, I guess he took him back home to a nice area, but like, okay, you about to get got. Well, you know, shoot, on my shift.
No.
Because anybody can be Uber driver. You can like pretty much get on your phone right now and be like, "Here's my car. Here's my social security number. Here's my phone number. Here's my address. You know what I'm saying? Let's roll. And you can pretty much be an Uber driver like the next day.
Yeah. But my point is, how did this nigga get in the house though? Like, if you drop somebody off, if you drop somebody off and somebody, your driver like, can I come use the restroom? Nah, bro, I'm sorry, I can't do that. I don't know you like that. Like, I don't know. Maybe that's probably what happened. Somebody probably was too trusting, and it was just like, can I use the restroom? And I'm pretty sure the passenger was like, oh yeah, you can come use the restroom. That'll be no problem. And then next thing,
Probably drunk. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Yeah.
taking her home after a long party. Yep. So, people, please be careful with all that, because there should be no excuse for your Uber driver to be inside of your house. I don't care what he has to do. Look, you a driver, you better drive down to the corner store down the street.
Drive on the quick trip.
Yeah, you better do something.
Yeah, don't be F with me. Don't be coming up in my house. Like, you done, I'm not paged through the app, nigga. We out. Shit.
Yeah, it ain't like I owe you a tip or nothing. You got your money already.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Most definitely, dog.
crazy.
That's that crazy. Hell yeah. like you go in your house and you be so drunk you forgot to unlock your door. He be like, Uber. And he was like, aren't you done? I ain't done yet. Like, all right, yeah, man. So, what else we got popping in the news real quick?
Yeah, man. We just want to shine a light on, kids of today real quick. Taylor Rosenthal, he's a 14-year-old kid who's, pretty much an entrepreneur for the times right now. This guy is pretty smart for his age as far as being a businessman. Raised $100,000 in angel investments.
Wow.
For his company, yeah. And his company, basically, all they are, it's a company that develops vending machines that dispense first aid products.
Man, it's actually fairly useful, man. Cause like, what happened to me? Like, funny story, man. I went to my local Taco Bell. And I went to the bathroom, I was trying to like close like the bathroom stall, but they had like one of those old like Jimmy like little locks where you have to like pretty much slide it up and slide it over and then slide it down. Yeah, man. So I was trying to get out and that shit got stuck. And I pulled that shit back, man. It tore over my damn thumb, dog. And I was like in like the bathroom for like 5 minutes trying to get my damn thumb to start bleeding. And number one, I was thinking about, okay, you know what I'm saying? I'm in a nasty ass bathroom, you know what I'm saying? Hope I didn't get the monster, get myself out the fucking stall.
You just look around like, now what kind of staff could be in here?
Exactly, dog. And I was thinking about like, man, I really could use a Band-Aid. So that's actually a pretty good idea. Because I could have used it. I could have really used it that day. Because I was like, it was blood everywhere. And I was like, shit.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, Taylor, he's actually from like a state that you actually wouldn't think that a kid entrepreneur would come out of.
Well, let me think. Let me guess. Let me get one guess real quick. Let's see. Wisconsin.
No.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, it's Alabama.
Oh shit! This motherfucker diamond in the rough. Hey kid, get out of there! Leave now.
But Taylor's already turned down $30 million from a company to buy his idea. He told him no because he knows for sure that later on his idea is probably going to be worth a whole lot more than $30 million. But
dog, do you know how pissed off his parents were, and they wanted to wring his neck? Like, when you get money like that, you take it, boy. You don't just throw the shit away. Cause his daddy ain't never did shit with his life, so he pissed off because he was about to take half of that money and go trick off and get some mistresses, and he already had plans with that money. You know how parents are when they get kids and and the kids really can't control money because they don't know how to do anything with it.
Tricking off the kids' money.
Hell yeah, man. He was so. Oh, I know he was pissed. He was like, what the? So he was at home, palm sweating and shit. Like, so son, did you take the deal? nah, Dad, I'm gonna go and keep this for myself. And in his head, he's like, man, I'll fucking kill you right now. But outside, he like, son, you did what you thought was right. Come give me a hug. And then he's like, Dad, you hugged me kind of tight. He's like, huh? Oh, okay. Oh, I'm sorry, son. I'm sorry. Oh man, I don't know, dude. I don't know. It depends on how our financial situation is. I don't know. I would respect my son for not doing it, but I'd kind of be like, man, we could have been millionaires. Look, it ain't any of my money, right?
How two parents do.
Yeah, that's how parents do, man. Like, man, we could have been millionaires. I'm like, we?
Yeah.
Shoot.
Yeah. Taylor started his company. It's called RecMed, RecMed.
Okay.
He launched it just last year. And pretty much he started it, based on the simple need that you had. When his parents couldn't find a Band-Aid, and his main thought was, I want to solve this. I'm gonna make it so easy that people can just hit my machine and get what they need as far as first aid is concerned. So major props to to Taylor Rosenthal. We hope that you continue to do great things, being an entrepreneur. This is what all of our kids should be doing, though.
Yep.
I'd like to be able to come on the show every week and speak about something, new and, innovative that a kid is doing. I think that would be kind of cool, because, sooner or later we're going to need new inventions from kids like this, because, all these old farts out here, come out with, some of the stupidest ideas. And, we just need to keep, encouraging young minds to, develop some life-changing things. So.
Yeah, man. Like, if you ever speaking of stupid shit ideas, man, if you ever want to see some stupid shit that you just really don't need, go into your local Bed Bath & Beyond. Dude, I was sitting up. I wanted to a Bed Bath & Beyond, man. And I was like, man, what's this? Because they have all the ass, TV stuff.
Yeah.
In their store. So every now and then I go in there what's some stupid shit somebody get paid off of that was a simple idea and they just tweaked it. All right, man. So I went up in there a week ago, and they had a grilling mitten. Look at this shit. So it's like an oven mitten.
Yeah, for the grill.
For the grill, so you can pretty much pick up your meat without having a fork or a spatula. You just pick that shit up and just flip it. I'm like, man, this is a bullshit. This shit gonna sell, and it's some simple ass shit. I'm like, look at this bullshit. I was really mad because I didn't think of it myself. I was like, man, what do you think of this shit?
I thought you was about to say something like toe soap or something like that.
You really can't find people on the real though, man. You really can't find stuff you really don't need and stupid shit at Bed Bath & Beyond, and they should be selling.
Yeah, and make millions off of it.
Yeah, man.
That's the thing, man. You just understanding, a simple need or something that you think might be a simple need, and there you go.
That's it. That's it, man. You got you an idea. It don't take much, man. I remember I was watching Shark Tank, because I rarely watched the show, but it was funny. It was one of the ideas that got rejected, but the lady had an idea for what, if your kids are at a pool and they, they're self-conscious about their bodies, I made this towel where they can get dressed under the towel. And it was just
what?
They're Mark Cuban and all the people was looking man, what the fuck? Take your kids to the bathroom and have him change. And then her whole thing was, you're in a rush, your kid's embarrassed about changing the front of other people, and this is what you could do to change so your car won't be smelling like chlorine or whatever. And it's a long ass towel that pretty much buttons up around the neck, and they can get dressed under the towel. They looked at him, and she and it comes in a whole bunch of different variety of colors. We have 12 colors so far. And they were looking man, I ain't invest my money in that shit. That junk ain't gonna sell. Because, it's nothing but a towel. You can get a regular towel, just hold a towel up and change real quick. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But it's some crazy shit, man, be on TV, dude. That's sometimes it's just hard to believe.
Yeah, all the time, man.
That it's selling.
It's always, something stupid that somebody's selling. But, people buy it, though.
That ShamWow shit. I never forget, man. my sister bought a ShamWow, and I was like, "Hey, what you doing? What you doing about this ShamWow?" And I tried. They just did not work. It was just not like I poured some water on the counter, and then and the water was still on the counter. After I wiped this shit up, I was like, "Look at this shit. You got." Look at your ass. You got. She's like, "Shut up, I did." And I was like, "Yeah, you can't believe everything you see on TV." I was like, something I do. I'll actually go to the store, like pour some water on the floor, then use it. And if it don't work, I'll buy it. If not, I'll just put it back into the box and be like, oh man. But man, yeah, shout out to him, man. Like, man, the first thing you need to do now is, get out of Alabama. And you be on the right track, son. All right, shout out to people in Alabama, man. If y'all listening, we love you. But y'all need to get out too.
Yeah, man. You got anything else though?
Man, now for the news, man. Might as well just go ahead and get to the topic.
All right, man. Well, let's get into today's topic.
Yep. So, man, for this week, what we're going to get into is something that we hear a lot. People say, you don't really miss something until it's gone, and we're just going to talk about, pretty much, not taking things for granted that you have in this life, man. Like, we stress this, every other week, and it's kind of been our theme, since we started, the Blank Canvas, on iTunes, YouTube, Stitcher. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all hit the subscribe button, and follow us on Twitter at Blank Canvas ECST.
Audio Mac.
Oh yeah, Audio Mac as well. Oh yeah, appreciate it, ST. I almost forgot about it, And I love Audio Mac too. Audio Mac is good. Hit us up, Audio Mac, for some, some advertisement dollars. They wouldn't hurt, But if you have somebody in your life and they're there for you, and you might might just be used to it, and you think it's not going anywhere, you need to go tell that person right now that, hey, he or she, I love you and I respect what you do and I appreciate what you do for me, because that can be gone in an instant, man. We have to pretty much cherish everything we have every single day. If it's a friend that actually sits there and listens to you and you don't really notice it, because some people don't even have like somebody they can sit down and just talk about their problems with, and not have that other person pop up and be like, you know what, man, my life fucked up too. Let me tell you about my life. Yeah. Like, you ever go to somebody with an issue, you just want them just to listen, and then all of a sudden that shit just be a 180 and it turns around on them. You're like, yeah, man, my job's horrible, man, and things aren't just going right for me. He's like, man, you know what, man, my life sucks too. And my job is horrible. I'm like, where this come from? This about me right now.
You selfish bastard.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. People do that shit all the time, man. But just don't take for granted people that'll give you a lending ear. People that'll drop. If you need some money, they'll just throw it at you and not even think about it, even bug you about it for a couple of months. It'd be like, man, I can call somebody and be like, hey, man, I need some money to hold some money because it's tight this month. It'd be like, oh yeah, man, here you go. Yeah. And don't have the audacity to not give them back that cash that you gave them. Don't be that person where you be like, so they good for it. You borrow $300 from it, just don't pay them back, period. And then you'll go out to the club that next 2 months later and you buy up the bar and you ain't pay them back.
Yeah. Real life though.
Real life, man. People be doing that shit too, man. Be like, man, yeah. So me. And then you be sit up in the background like, nigga. Like, man, what $300, man?
Yeah, we are so much more fortunate than we give ourselves credit for. We constantly preoccupy ourselves with thoughts of things we don't have and experiences that we miss out on.
Oh yeah.
And the thing is, we need to learn to be more appreciative and grateful for everything that we have and everything that we are going to receive. I think if we all stopped for a moment and just looked around, we will find endless things that we have that others aren't as fortunate to have. It's funny you said people complain about things. People complain constantly about having an outdated model of a car or a phone when we should just be grateful that we have these things in the first place. So, it's funny. A lot of people, especially women, we lose gratitude. We forget that gratitude will unlock the fullness of your life. It's just appreciating some of the small things, whether it be a boyfriend that or a husband that opens the door for you, or I don't know, a woman who decides that she loves you so much that she would that she cooks for you every day. It's just we need to be more appreciative of the things that we have, because as they say, you don't know what you have until it's gone.
Yeah, man, it's definitely true, man. Like, I consider how blessed I am every time I'm coming home, man. It's like, it's kind of, it's kind of sad, but every time I come home, it's like clockwork. Is this guy, because I like, I hate this light, man. That's like right by my house. I hate it because it's a divide, and it's a left side and the right side, and it's right beside a gas station. The gas station not not one of the nicest ones in the world. One of them gas stations you'll never stop by, even if your shit on E.
Yeah.
If you got to call somebody and be like, man, let me hold something, brother. You be like, shit.
Is it that I forgot, was it a Texaco or was it I can't remember what gas station it was. I know which one you're talking about though.
Yeah, it's Texaco's gas station, yeah. But real quick, speaking of that real quick, man, like dog, like I never forget the time, man. I went to go take the MCAT, man, and I didn't do so well on it. That was my first time taking it. And I was going to the gas station to gas my car back up so I can go back home, man. So first of all, I'm pissed the fuck off because like with the MCAT, they tell your ass right then and there if you did good or not. Like right after the screen or like right after you finish test, like boom, like either like nigga you're smart or nigga you're dumb. And so I got the latter like after I took the test. So I left, and then like man, like you gotta spend like I forgot how much it was, like $500. Or like 500, like $600 to take the test, man. So you don't need to be just taking this shit for fun. Yeah, man. Just to be taking it. You can take as many times as you want, of course, because they want their money. Oh yeah, you can try again. You'll be all right. But yeah, I never get
3 weeks.
Come back in 3 weeks. We got you, man. We'll be here for you. Here's a study guide and a voucher for $2 off. $2. But back to what I was saying, where I'll never forget this time, man. I was went to the gas station, like the only one around. It was like right off the exit because I was about to just hop the exit, hit 20, and come on home. And I get out the fucking car, and I literally turn around, and this guy is in my face. He like, hey, I'm HIV positive. I need money. And the first thing that came out of my mouth, because he was so close to me, like, number one, I was pissed off because somebody got a drop on me and got that close to me without me noticing. Because that shit, that's life or death. You know what I'm saying? Like, the first thing that came out of my mouth was like, fuck. And I was like, fuck, man. And I was like, hold on. Like, I was like, he had got me in a situation. I'll never forget that shit. He came out of nowhere, man. That shit always bothered me to this day. Like, where the fuck was he when I got out of my car? Because he literally, like, I'll never forget, he was like a older gentleman. Had like a real scraggly beard, and he was like literally like in my face. He was like, I'm HIV positive, man. I need help. And I'm like, I need you to back up. Number one, I don't care if HIV positive or not, you don't need to be that close to people. And I said, fuck, and I just gave him $2. And I just went and gassed up, and that pissed me off the rest of the way home, man. Don't you hate it? Like when shit already like fucked up for you, and then like shit compounds on top of it.
Yeah.
That shit happens all the time with me, man. Like if I'm like having a bad day, like somebody come out of nowhere,
just like, gets worse and worse.
It makes it worse and worse. Like yeah, like one time my sister was in the ICU. I never forget this, man. Like I was down in Texas, and my sister was in the ICU, recovering from like a heat stroke she had, and I was gassing the car up to head down to Houston. That's a 3-hour drive.
Yep.
Where she was at. And out of nowhere, this guy comes up. Like, me and gas stations don't get along, man. I'm telling you. People always fuck with me at gas stations, man. And so, like, I just thought about that, man. My whole life, people always fuck with me at gas stations. Nowhere else. They be fucking at gas stations. And so, it was an old dude. And I was gassing up the car. He was like, man, he's like, man, I got a joke for you. And I was like, man, I ain't got time for this shit. My sister, now she's fine now, but I didn't know that at the time. I was like, man, like my sister could be dead by the time I get down there. I ain't got time to be fucking with you, man. He was like, man, I got a joke for you. I want you to take your gas pump and I want you to put it in my gas pump and fill it up. And then I looked at him. I like looked. And I was like, devil, like, why you fuck with me right now, man? I got time. No Satan. You ain't winning today. And I was like, literally, I looked up in the air. I was like, what you say? He was like, I want you to take your gas pump, take it out your tank, and put it in my tank and pump it up. And I was like, sir, I don't have time to play. My sister's in intensive care down in Houston because she had to be flown in a jet from Temple down to Houston because it was that severe because they couldn't take care of her in Temple. And if she had taken a regular ambulance from Temple to Houston, she wouldn't have made it. So they had to fly her down there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, oh yeah. Also, another thing, man, make sure you had good insurance, y'all, because like you need it. Because when they were talking to my mother and I about what they were gonna do, where it was like, yeah, we're gonna just fly on the jet down to Houston. I'm like, word? I'm like, Aaron got, you know what I'm saying? She got good insurance. I'm like, okay, do it then. I was like, get the top of the line because if you don't, like, she could have pretty much almost like died. Pretty much in Temple, she didn't have like the correct insurance. Like, there's nothing we could do for her, and that's fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. People go through that every day, though.
They go through it every day, man. I just say if somebody going through this right now, man, I just just know that we're here for you, man, and just keep up the faith. But back to that situation where I was at the gas station, he was like, "Yeah, man." I told him my whole story. I was like, "Man, my sister's in intensive care. I ain't got time to be playing with you." He's like, "Man, I ain't playing with you, brother. I'm gonna pray with you, brother, but I need you to gas up my car." And I was like, "Man, if you don't get your old ass in the car, man, before I spray you with this gas and light your ass up," he's like, and he was like, because at that point, because I was real pissed. I wasn't laughing at that point. But now I think back on it, I didn't have to say that. I didn't have to say that to him. But I was just so pissed, and I was just like, man, if you don't go on somewhere, he's like, all right, brother, I'm gonna be there for you. I'm like, man, go on somewhere. People always trying to get on people, man. I just thought about that. Like, me and gas stations don't get along. Like, every time I go to the fucking gas station, somebody always come to me like either begging for some shit or talk about how fucked up their life is, and I just tell them how fucked up my life is 10 times worse than theirs. They be like, oh yeah, man, like yeah, I need to give you some money. I'm like, yeah, you sure do. Like get your ass on some.
It's like every time you pull into a gas station, it's like, at this moment, EC knew he fucked up.
Fucked up. Exactly. Every time, man. I could be up in like a nice area, or I could be somewhere that like a regular residential area. It never fails. It never fails. I could be in like a real nice area, be like a little BP or a QT, and somebody would be like, he just seemed like he had something. Because I guess I carry myself very well, but I don't have that much.
Yeah.
So I do carry myself with respect, and everybody should too.
Yeah.
When you're out in public. And that's another thing, man. Like, when people are out and about, don't carry yourself like you ain't got shit if you don't. Carry yourself like you have some kind of self-respect, like you have something, even if you don't. Just because that works with your self-esteem too. Like, that old phrase, man, fake it until you make it.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that if you don't take it to the extreme. Where you just like, yeah, man, like, I got it like that. Don't be doing that, then go home to your one-bedroom apartment. All you got like is a box spring and a mattress, and you got no frame for that bitch. Like, don't be doing that. But if you're out in public, don't just be having your head down, walking around, or always like taking deep breaths, like, we out in public, man. Just be happy you're alive and try to fix the situation. Like, don't ever, cause like, man, even in my roughest times, I carry myself like I had some, like I had like that.
Yeah.
And you definitely have to do that, man. I highly recommend people do that. But yeah, man, going back to the topic of, just. Like, I get on a tangent, man. I get on too many. No, that just happens too much.
Like canvas.
But if you're, if you have your parents, if you're lucky enough, to be a little bit older, you have your parents are still around, call them up and say, how you doing? What's up with you? Or, what are you doing this weekend? Let me take you out to eat, because, for the good or bad, if they were there for you or not, they did take care of you at some point in your life. At least till you were at least, old enough to take care of yourself. So never take anything for granted. Don't take your job for granted until you find out the job, even if that job is shitty.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was on a shitty job, man, a couple years ago. Like I'm talking about every day I would wake up wanting to punch a wall. But I knew I needed that job to, to survive. And I was like, man, I'm fortunate enough to have one. And, seeing people around town, especially the job I had, man. I used to pass like the homeless shelter, and they were always kind of like, not saying using their pain as my fuel, but it would just let me know how fortunate I am, and I would be like, you know what, my life's not that bad for me to
Yeah.
pissed off about waking up at 6 in the morning, to do a job when they wake up off of a hard concrete floor
Yeah.
and have to try to find a job or find a way to
Trying to
ask
find food.
find food or ask a stranger for a couple of dollars so they can either get some liquor to fill their stomach up or get a 4 for $5 at Burger King or some shit.
Stupid.
Just
You know, damn well they ain't going to no Burger King. They going straight to that corner store.
hell yeah. Let me get that jack.
Let me get some slits.
They be in that perpetual cycle, man. They never get out of it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just you like see somebody you gave some money to 2 weeks ago, and they be right back at that same spot.
Yep. But it's funny. Dee was telling me about how you too much can't trust those people anymore because Dee lives in a really nice neighborhood.
Yeah.
And he says that there's a guy who lives on his street that will grab a bike and pedal out to like the freeway or something and go out there and beg.
Yeah,
So,
man.
Yeah. And he lives in a neighborhood with, 2, 3, and 4,000 square foot homes. So
Man, like that's messed up. That's messed up the people that need it. Like I those people seen that video from back in the day where this lady was begging. She had like a double stroller, and then she was pregnant with like a third child, and she was out there begging. And I think it was in D.C. She out there begging in the street. She was like, "Man, I need help. I'm here with my kids. I don't have much." And then somebody like followed her for 2 days. How about that bitch? Went around the corner, hopped in her brand new BMW, and went home. And he was. And how about the person confronted her? Because you can probably Google it. Look. And then like I remember she was like white lady with she had on like these really like obscure shades that she would wear. She would like take her kids out there in the hot ass sun to beg for money when she didn't need it. And she had a nice house too, because he followed her all the way home. He was like, "How do you feel, you disgusting bitch?" And he give her like $50. He didn't give her $50 one time because he was pretty much like funding her, like giving her money every time he saw her. And he was like, "Man, I'm gonna give her a lot of money. Let's make sure this is going to a good cause." And like he followed her home, cussed her out. He was like, "Man, I hope this put this on the internet will stop you from lying because people out here that really need it." Like he was pissed.
I would have been too.
Yeah, man. How. No matter what, no matter kind of jobs we have, man, if it's like an easy job where you sit up at the desk and you don't really do much, but you're taking time out of your life, because time is currency. A lot of people don't understand.
Mm-hmm.
Time is currency. We just think that we're gonna wake up the next day.
Yeah.
Like, man, you spend your time on that job, you spend your hard-earned dollar on somebody that's just begging for money and don't even need it to begin with. That kind of shit makes me sick.
Yeah.
That shit makes me sick, man.
You would think people would be, I guess, have more shame, but people of today, there's no one has shame anymore.
Oh no!
It's like like for instance, back in the I remember when I was growing up back in the 90s, like girls who were hoes were ashamed to be hoes, but now like you got
shit. Now it's a badge of honor, nigga.
Yeah, I'm a top flight hoe, nigga.
Yeah.
He'd be like,
I'll be clutching them penises, girl. He was like, and they'd be like, you remember you see that video and that lady teaching how to give like oral sex? Yeah, with a little grapefruit. I was like this kind of shit couldn't fly like a couple years ago. Like all the like stuff has changed, man.
Yeah. Is people are like they're more they're more boastful now, man. People don't care.
Look how much jizz I can take on my face. I hit that like button. He was like, what? Okay.
Come on, boy, you a light load.
Hey. You disappointed me.
Yeah.
I still got mascara on my eyes. What's going on?
Why can I still see out this eye?
Yeah. Oh, you stupid. Talking about I still see. I should be able to open my eyes right now. Get your ass there. You're a disappointment.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, you can go, man. You go on Instagram right now and create a feed and go to the search button. And we said this before, but you can just go to the search button and you cannot go 3 flicks up without seeing ass. You can't. Like right now, hold on, I'm gonna do this shit right now. So make this shit quick.
While EC is flipping, I'm gonna continue on with the topic. A lot of us we have
That's like I haven't flipped, dog. It's like it's the first 4 pictures. Ridiculous. Man, this world is so sad, man. Hold on, let me see how many likes she got real quick. 4,682 likes.
Dang.
Look.
When was it posted?
Yeah, talking about a little leg inspiration in the morning, just in case you ever consider skipping the gym today. But we team fit fam. I know none of you tried it. I'm like, oh, here we go. And it's like some a fitness model, and then she's in Dubai. And then if we go to her little site, all of her pictures, you're like, okay, no, she a little. Never mind, no, she's not.
Thirst trap.
Yeah, thirst trap. Let me get up thirst trap. My bad. Let's get top.
Hoes out here winning.
Hey, yep, for sure. Definitely with it, man. What was that? What episode was that?
I think number 3.
That's episode 3, man. Yeah, episode 3. Hoes out here winning, man. Stay winning.
So, yeah, I'm gonna take it back to where you were talking about, how we do in relationships.
Yeah.
And it's sometimes we get too comfortable, and as a result, we get bored and complacent, and sometimes it could result in cheating and pretty much the destruction of the relationship altogether.
Oh yeah, man.
Only until after the relationship has been ruined does this person realize that the mistakes that were made are very terrible, and and it's too late by that point. Especially if you become so bold to step out, and cheat on your partner, you fail to realize how fortunate you were to have that person in your life in the first place. So, and not just relationships, with your significant other. We could be talking about, the relationships that we have, with each other, like, friends and family. So it's, we take advantage of people, and a lot of times
yeah, man, most definitely.
Yeah, a lot of times we don't even realize that we do it.
Yeah.
We make a mistake of assuming that, people would just be there for us without, providing an effort to be there for them. And a person who's not grateful towards their parents is someone who is taking their love for granted. And, that's why, I love to hear EC talk about, his love for his mother, because, it just reminds me about, my relationship with my parents. It just makes me appreciate them more because, I know without them, I wouldn't be anywhere. So, it's, we gotta, make sure that we, stop taking the people that we love the most for granted and start appreciating them, because, again, we don't know what we have until it's gone.
Yeah, you don't, man. I'm telling you, man. Like if you got that one nice, sister or brother that's like this, just out of nowhere, just bring you some food home when they come home, you didn't ask for it, or there's somebody just like spontaneously come over and be like, hey, let's go on a day trip, or let's go somewhere.
Yeah.
And then after a while, you just take it for granted. And the next person you get with, they be saying talking about like, what you gonna do for me, or what you gonna bring me to eat, and you was like, oh man, shit, I miss Jerome. And Jerome over there doing it for the next one.
Mm-hmm.
Or Erica over there doing it for the next dude, because he knows her worth, man.
Yeah.
All right, you can't be doing that junk.
And one thing for sure, especially for us black folks, my pops always tells stories about how some of the black folks at his job are so unappreciative because sometimes here or there, I guess the management, they will I guess have little get-togethers or whatever, and they'll provide either food or or snacks or something to the employees, and my pops usually is helping I guess set up or whatever, or he's handing stuff out, and he tells me all the time that there's always at least one or two black people that'll walk up and say, y'all ain't got this, y'all ain't got that, or I don't want this, or I don't want that. It's like, nigga, if you don't take this stuff or walk your happy ass on somewhere, I don't care what you don't want or what we don't have. This is what we got. If you want it, get it. If not, shut up and walk the other way.
Yeah, man, I hate that job, man. It's just like if somebody come in with like some Belgian waffles and some sausage, egg, and cheese biscuits. Like, why there's cheese on this shit?
Yeah.
Like, don't eat it, man. Get a Belgian waffle.
It's like
people love the bitch, man. They love the bitch.
It's like be glad somebody thought about your raggedy ass. Like for real. Like, we gotta stop this junk, man.
Yeah, we gotta stop this, man. Like, I'm not gonna lie, dude. Like, I ain't gonna lie, man. Like I'm real. Like, you know me for a while, man. I'm real. I be speaking of that cheese joint, man. I'm real. Like, I'm real big on not having cheese on my hamburger. So I know people like freaking crazy. So let me tell you a real quick story, dude. So I was like, when my sister was like, recovering from, being sick down in Texas, I went to this place called Jack in the Box. And I went through the drive-thru, and they had like everything they had has damn cheese on it. And I'm like, why don't you have like a regular burger with no cheese on it? And so this one burger, like a double stack burger, and it had cheddar on it, and it had Monterey Jack cheese on it. And so I pulled up, and I was like, it was like, it was like this old, like, real country old mammy black lady came. I was like, thank you for coming to Jack in the Box. How can I help you? And I was like, yeah, can I get this double stack sandwich with no cheese on it? She's like, baby, you don't want no cheese on your burger? No, I just drove off. I was like, man, fuck you, man. I literally just drove off. I was like, man, fuck your ass, man. I ain't got time for this shit. I don't like cheese on my burger. Like, she was trying to like chastise me for not wanting it. And then I drove past and I saw her. She was real big, and she was like, you could tell she eat cheese with everything she eat. And it was kind of funny afterwards. Like, I told my sister, and she was like, yeah, you don't like cheese in your shit. Like, you shouldn't even try to eat anything out here. Everything got cheese on it. I'll never forget that shit. Like, why you judging me? I like to eat a certain kind of way. Yeah, but that shit was damn hilarious. And then another thing, like, I like Wendy's burgers, but Wendy's burgers have cheese on it too. I never forget this time I asked my pops to bring me back a junior bacon cheeseburger without cheese. He was like, what did you want? I was like, I want a junior bacon cheeseburger without cheese. And he was like, all right, whatever. So, him not caring, he came back home and had cheese on it. And the cheese had melted into the burger. So, like, I threw the burger down on the floor, on the kitchen floor. And he spanked me for it. Like, I literally opened the burger, I saw it, and I threw the shit on the ground. Like, I ain't eating this shit. It was like ketchup. It was like ketchup and cheese on the floor everywhere. He's like, pick that shit up and eat it. Like eating this junk. I said, no cheese. Oh shit! But that's like one of my funny stories about me being like a real picky eater, man. People get on me a lot by being a picky eater, but I do. That's one thing I cannot do. And you know what's crazy, man? I love pizza. I just hate cheese on my hamburgers.
That's so crazy.
I know it's stupid. I don't understand it either. I don't understand it either, man. It's just like cheese takes something away from a burger unless it's like melted. I don't even like it when it's like real melted into the burger either. Cause like you get some of them like sandwiches where like the cheese is like it's not even solid. It's like real cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's nasty to me, man. I just can't do it. But that's my last. I get 2 tangents podcast. That's it for me. But man, that's weird as hell, dog.
The mind of EC.
Hell yeah. But the moral of our topic for today was just
Bottom line is, life is too short to waste our time thinking about what we don't have.
Yeah, exactly, man. But another thing, man, I do hate when rich people, like extremely rich people, be like, you know what, be trying to talk to like people that don't really have it. Be like, this ain't all that, man. Just be happy with what you have. Like, if you don't shut your rich ass up, man, I want what you have, and you talking about, no, it ain't about all that, man. It's about your family. I'm like, okay, let me get your shit then. Like, oh, wait a minute now. Like, wait a minute. I hate that junk, man. Like Diddy be on that shit, J. Cole be on that junk, but like, man, since I've made it, man, it's just don't. If I felt better when I was poor. But you out here still getting this money, so something must be up. Don't give me that bullshit, dog. Don't give me that bullshit. I'm sorry.
And and they might only say that because we don't know what they had to do to get to that point. So if it's I guess I'm on the lines of selling yourself, or selling your soul,
Yeah, they can't go back. Yeah, so we're on that. That's another topic for another day. We're going to get on that. Yeah, we're selling that tank hole.
Yeah,
for the fame.
But we got to remember that things don't make us happy.
Sure,
it's how we feel. You stupid nigga. It's supposed to be how we feel within ourselves that really matters.
That is true, man. You hop in that Lambo. Yeah. And you see those superficial hoes looking at you. Like, understand, man.
Let me get that number. Okay, hold up.
But no, man, it truly is about just having a good character, having a good self-worth, and actually being, really being truly, we're just joking, but really acknowledging what you have and building on top of that. Like, there's nothing wrong with wanting more, but just don't be pissed off what you have. Like, don't be in a house full of electronics and you love it and you got all the latest shit and you just like still not like, man, I don't want this shit, man. I want the latest model. Or, you already have all that stuff and you don't try to at least try to sit down and read a book for a little while to, expand your mind a little bit and, pass out some knowledge to your kids. And that's just, sometimes that's just enough, to help out. But, just don't take your significant other, your family member, your children, sometimes even your coworkers for granted, man. They can bail you out. Yeah, man, don't take them for granted. They need something, man. If it's not something where you really have to bend over backwards to help them, like, do it. Like, somebody asks you, hey, Bill, could you go downstairs and get these, paperwork for me? And it's not really going to hurt you to go do it. Go do it, man. It's not going to hurt you to do that jump, man. We need to be here for each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially, if it's your boss and he looking out for you, because you coming in late 25 minutes every day. And he ain't fired you yet.
Yeah, you might want to go ahead and, stay a little bit later just one day. You ain't got to be every day now. I ain't down with that shit, but at least one day.
You better take him out to lunch or something.
Yeah, because you never know where you might need it, man.
Yeah. And also, if you're working somewhere and somebody, puts a good word out for you, and they look out for you and they get you promoted, man, don't forget the people who put you on.
Please.
Because as futuristic as we get, we got to remember that everything is still built on old school ways. People still like to be appreciated. People still like to think that that they matter to someone. So if you start climbing up the ladder, start handing out thank you cards or gift cards or something to let people know that, hey, I appreciate what you did for me. I'll never forget it. You know, we gonna always be cool. You know, just make sure that you never forget the little people, as they say, because it's so hard. You know, a lot of people do a lot of things and never get thanked for it. There's a lot of thankless jobs out here. You know, people go unappreciated every day, and that
Sure
takes
do.
part of of taking things for granted. So don't take the people that are in your life for granted, because you know one day or another you're gonna need them, or you know, or they might need you, and you know they might feel like you could be the only person that they can rely on. So you know, if we continue to just to build each other up and keep each other at level 10, I think we could take a giant step towards making ourselves better, which is again all this podcast is about.
Yeah, man, I totally agree, man. Because in the end, we all we got. But
Yep.
that dude, you got anything else, man?
Same old, same old. Y'all keep it tight. Continue to enjoy the rest of this week. Shit, what you got, man?
Man, not much, man. Once again, I say, man, follow us up on Twitter, Blank Canvas ECST. That's at Blank Canvas ECST. Hit us up on YouTube, Audio Mac, Stitcher, iTunes, and YouTube. Hit the subscribe button, like button, and follow button. Also on Facebook as well and Instagram
Yes, sir.
under the Blank Canvas ECST. So definitely hit us up. And our old motto, like we like to say every day, man. If there's no light, you must become the light. And I hope y'all have a great week.
We getting our followers up, man.
Let's get it. Y'all keep supporting us, man. We love y'all.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening to Blank Canvas Podcast. We'll see you next week.